Hey guys, and welcome to a Sims Freeplay video. Today we're going to take a little look at the In Stiches quest. So this quest unlocks at level 25 and it says, are your Sims up to the task of quilt making? So we've just done the seniors and this quest gives sort of our seniors something to do. It's a limited time quest, so you've only got 6 days to complete this to win the limited time prize of a patchwork teddy, as you can see there on the screen, and it will unlock the quilting hobby. So it says, the first thing we need to do, call a friend. Life is feeling just a little bit tougher than usual today in Simtown. Call a friend to vent. Aw, shame. So call a friend on the phone. On this phone it is 4 minutes. Next thing, bring a Sim to the park. How strange, the line got crossed and an old Sim answered the phone. She seems so happy with life that it's hard not to feel a bit jealous of her. There's got to be a reason why. She did mention she likes the park. Why not try there? Get a Sim to the park and see what's happening. Okay, so we just need to head out over to the park. Collect those. Bring a Sim to the park. Okay, so I already had a Sim at the park, so I didn't need to bring someone over. But if you haven't, just bring them over with the Sim tracker. Here we are at the park then. There sure seems to be a lot of relaxing things to explore here, but your Sim's head is abuzz with noise. One of these park benches seems like a good place to sit and think about what to investigate first. Gaze serenely. Is that the word? Is that how you say it? Serenely on a park bench. So let's just bring someone over because Joe is busy fishing. Gaze serenely is 21 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, that's a long time to just gaze. Let's have a look what he looks like as he gazes. It looks like he's fallen asleep, to be honest. Aww. Okay, that is now finished. Wow, did you see the Sims sitting there on the bench? They sure look peaceful, as if all the worries of the world were just melting away. Question another Sim about the serene gaze on their face. Okay, so we need to bring somebody else over and ask a Sim about the serene gaze. So let's just, anyone will do. Carol, and then just click on him. Ask about days. 14 hours. Wow, these are some long tasks. That is now done. The next thing, we need to cook a pizza. So interesting, it seems the park has an incredibly calming effect on a Sim. Perhaps there are more things to explore here, but first it's time to give a hungry Sim some food. Have a Sim cook some delicious pizza at home. Okay, head home, pizza. So that takes 40 minutes to cook a pizza. Go ahead and do that. There we go, he's finished. Pizza has been cooked. Oh, and we earned a little gold whisk as well. The next thing, give some pizza to another Sim. It's strange, but making that pizza felt strangely soothing. The patchwork look of the tasty ingredients and the warm, cheesy flavour can really soothe a Sim's jangled nerves from time to time. Your Sim made too much pizza though. Take it. Oh, I'd love some pizza right now. It's making me hungry. Okay, so what we need to do, just click on another Sim. Yeah, just click on another Sim and there's an option there at the top. Give pizza for 1 hour. Okay, he has given the pizza, so it was super nice of that Sim to give over the pie and all, but sadly they gave it to a Sim with an apple allergy. Take the slice to the park and give it to the ducks. They'll probably get really hyper over all the sugar as an added bonus too. Feed the Alright, so I think this used to be, before we had the cooking hobby, I think that you used to have to bake like an apple pie or something, and so that bit of the whole story doesn't really make sense about apples. I think that's true. Anyway, let me know down in the comments if you completed this a while ago. Was it different? Did you have to bake an apple pie? But anyway, let's feed the duck. So with a toddler, that only takes 5 minutes. So do it with a toddler if you've got one. It's only 15 minutes with a adult, so it's not that big a difference. Next thing, seeing that Sim sitting there in the warm air, feeding those ducks looked really comforting. That image is locked into your Sim's mind, but only for a moment. Get your Sim to paint a picture of it before they forget about it. Okay, so we need an easel for that. So if you haven't got an easel, you need to go ahead to the promotions arrows, and you can find it in the careers bit here. So 700 simoleons, so it's not too bad. You can buy one of those, but I've already got one over here. So click on the easel and paint. 3 hours. Excuse the flashing from the ghost catching, sorry about that. So painting a picture is now completed. Freak out over amazing picture. Wow, did you see that incredible colourful painting? It's enough to put a Sim into one of the best moods of their simmy little lives. Get a Sim to freak out over the amazing picture. Simmy little lives. Okay, so let's click on the painting. Freak out only takes 1 minute. Oh, she really is freaking out. Well, that is really flashing as well. Sorry about that, guys. That is now finished. I've got the ghost as well, so the flashing's gone. Look at that sim freaking out like that. They looked far too excited to be looking at a bunch of colours slapped on a canvas page. A long, drawn-out, peaceful game of chess is what a level-headed sim needs. Head over to a chessboard and play a long, drawn-out game of chess. Of chess. Okay. Note if your senior sims are taking... I haven't got any senior sims, so that's okay. Let's head over to the park because there's some chess tables over here. Over here by the thinking man, and play a drawn out game of chess takes a day. Wow, it's a long time. Okay, that is finished. High five a sim. That was an amazing game of chess. The pattern on the chessboard really jumped out too, kind of like patchwork, you might say. High five a sim to celebrate how awesome that chess game was. Okay, so to high five another sim, have 2 adult sims become friends. Okay, so you've got to be a friend relationship to be able to high five. So who is friends with David? Let's have a little look. He's got a few friends. Clint. High five with Clint takes only 1 second. There we go. Completed. The next thing, one can't help but notice there have been a lot of happy sims around the place lately. The warm expression of the relaxing sim in the park, the comforting taste of the pizza, the colourful look of the painting, and the patchwork pattern of chess game. Warm, comforting, colourful and patterned. There's something in that I bet the old sim. Okay, I wish I was doing this with a senior, but I haven't got one, so I can't. So we need to call the old sim back, so we need a phone. We've come over to the Neo Tokyo house and call old sim back is 10 hours and 30 minutes on this computer. On this phone, I mean. The old sim is one smart cookie. They said a patchwork quilt is just what your sims are looking for. Have 2 sims get overexcited at one another upon hearing this revelation. Okay, so we need to get overexcited. Just click on another sim. Have I got someone here? Yes. Get overexcited. There we go. Bottom right. That is for 1 minute. That doesn't look very excited to me, but they just look like they're chatting. Never mind. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is to search for quilting online. A quilt may be the distilled elements of happiness itself in a coloured jamboree of comfort and creativity, but how on earth does a sim make one? Search for quilting on the internet. Quick, smart. Doesn't make any sense to me what I've just read. Right, so on the computer... search for quilting, so 5 hours and 30 minutes. This is a 3-star computer. That is now done. Drive to the quilt fair. According to the infinite wisdom of the interwebs, there seems to be some kind of quilt making fair happening right now. The only bad news is that it's miles out of town, but there's still time. Have a sim drive to the quilt making fair. Okay. So for this, you're going to have a car. So you can either go ahead over to the car dealership and buy a car, or some of the houses, which houses, is it the 1-bedroomed house, I think, comes with a car. I will double check and I'll put it down in the description so you know which houses do come with a car. Because I can't quite remember offhand. Let's just go and have a little look. Yeah, 1-bedroom house. Yeah, so I've not bought this car. This was already here, so I think if you've got the 1-bedroom house, you should have a car out on the front. But I will, like I say, I will double check that and I will put it down in the description. But drive to the quilt fair. Whoa, that takes 1 day to drive to the quilt fair. Goodness me, that's a long way away. Right, so just a little tip whilst you're driving around. You can, if you find your car, I don't know where my car's gone. If you find it, there will be like what they call musical notes. There we go, there's one. Musical notes popping up. If you click on them, you might sometimes get some LPs. So if you wanted to, whilst you was driving around, just sit there and tap on it for a little bit. Obviously not for the whole day, but just see if you can get any LPs. The more expensive the car you've got as well, the more chance. It's like a pet, really. The more chance you've got of getting an LP. So you can do that. Okay, that is now done. You get 1 LP for doing that task anyway, so that was quite good. Make a fancy coffee. So that quilt fair was very informative. Exhausted though your sim may be, they're too excited about this to sleep now. Have a fancy coffee to keep those sim eyeballs wide open. Okay, head to a house with a coffee machine. And Lewis can come over. The king, have a fancy coffee, is 4 minutes with this coffee machine. Okay, next thing we need to do, grow potatoes. According to the quilt fair, any quilt maker worth their salt needs strong hands. Oh, my battery's going. To really callous a sim's mitts, they need to dig around in the soil, grow some potatoes. Okay, so we need a garden patch. We haven't got one at this house, I'm pretty sure. Have we? No, we haven't got one at this house. So let's go to a different house and find a garden patch. We'll go here. Bring someone. Lewis, you can come and plant these potatoes. I'm pretty sure, are they 2 hours for potatoes? Yeah, there we go. Potatoes are 2 hours to grow. Okay, they have grown, all done. So next thing, another tidbit from the quilt fair is, it turns out heating your hands in warm running water to make them more adept at sewing fantastic quilts is a thing. Worst case scenario, your sim will have sparkly clean hands, so let's find out if it's true. Heat a sim's hands in warm water. Okay, this is a weird thing to do. So we need to find a sink. That is where we do this. So heat hands is 12 minutes. That is now completed. The next thing, oh, get rid of that. So the next thing we need to do is play Quilting Mama game. The hands are ready, but your sim needs training. Since they're not old enough to do real quilting yet, they'll have to practice in a virtual world by playing the latest quilt game. Okay, so we do this using a TV. Play Quilting Mama is 12 hours on the telly. It's like Cooking Mama, isn't it? Quilting Mama, I like it. Okay, that is now finished. The next thing, it looks like we might be coming to the end. We've got 21 hours left. Oh yeah, I think we are. Get to the quilting kit. All set. The sims are excited and colourful patchworks are set to flood everybody's lives with joy. Get the quilting kit so the senior sims can start making life into a quilted reality for everyone. You can find the quilting kit in the Promotions Are Us store, but only senior sims can use it. Okay, let's head on over to the Promotions Are Us again. And let's see, so it will be in the next tab along in the hobbies. There we go, quilting kit is 2,500 simoleons. You need to buy one of those. That's not too expensive. Oh, we got 1 LP for that as well, nice. Oh, and there we go, yep, congratulations. You've earned the quilting hobby. Now your sims can quilt to their heart's content. Okay, so I can't show you that because I haven't got a senior, but that's pretty cool. And we've finished it in time, so for finishing the quest in record time, you've unlocked an exclusive patchwork teddy. Find it in the home store. That's quite cute. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's quite a cute little teddy, so I wouldn't worry too much about this quest if you can't complete it in time. And we have unlocked life dreams and legacies. Complete this quest and give your sims the gift of life dreams. Watch as your sims grow up, fulfilling life dreams throughout every stage of their lives and pass their legacies on to future generations. Okay, so this currently is the very last quest. That is, one of the main quests, not the discoverable ones. This is the last main quest. So once I have done it, I will put a link on the screen now, so you can go ahead and check that out. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's helped you with the In Stiches quest. If it did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you've got any problems with the quest, do leave a comment down below. Either myself or maybe some other simmers can help you out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.